Alicia and I are going to play a game called BOWER. This is a very new game from Cranio Creations. It is a two-player head-to-head game where we're going to be building birds' nests on either side of this board right here. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to give you a little bit of a tutorial as we get things going, but then mostly teach you while we play. So, as you can see right here, we've got this board with this little wall in front of us. We're going to be placing 3 eggs on either side. Those eggs are going to look like this. I'm not looking. And we don't know each other's eggs. So she's going to have 3 eggs. I don't know which ones they are. I'm going to know that they're not my 3 eggs. And then 2 of these eggs are going to go out of the game, so it's not perfect information. Why do you care about what these eggs are? Well, they're going to show a few different icons, either flowers or feathers. And there's 3 different colors, and then some of them might be white, which means any and all feathers or any and all flowers. And as we play these nest tiles into our nest, we're going to be trying to get majorities, if you will, on these columns. We're going to be building a 6x4 grid, hopefully, in our warm-up game. I had a perfect 6x4 grid.
I did not.
She did not, but she had a lot more points than I did at the end of the game. So it doesn't necessarily mean you'll win. But as we play these tiles into the nest, we're going to be somewhat secretly building our majorities. You're also going to note that there's 3 different types of areas. It's straw, moss, and gravel.
Correct.
She knew that, not me. She reminded me just before we started recording. But you're going to be able to score for the majorities on those too. So whoever has the single biggest straw area, continuous little squares of it, is going to get an egg, and so on and so forth. And whoever has the most eggs wins. There's one last thing that's going to happen, and there's these little blue gems on some of the tiles. If, after you place a tile, you have placed your 3rd gem in any one column, or your 3rd gem in any one of those continuous areas, you get to take a bonus tile. You're going to take 3 of those bonus tiles, pick one, and they do all sorts of crazy things. Some of them are just more tiles that you can place. Some of them have unique powers. Some of them are jerk tiles that you can screw up the other player, which, again, I think you did that to me in our warm-up game. But that's about it. So we're going to jump right in and show you. We have the 8 eggs here. I'm just going to distribute them like so. Get these 2 out of here so we don't get to look at those. And then I'm going to put up on screen as best I can what these eggs are without lifting them so you can see them as we put them in place. As you can see, mine are in some columns and hers are in the other columns. We're playing this. This should be played across the table from one another, but we love each other, so
I mean,
I thought
it works
we
for
loved
the
each
camera.
other. So we're going to be playing like this. That's part of the setup. The other part of the setup is we pick one of these tiles. I'm going to let you go ahead and pick first.
Don't we start with one in our hand?
Yes, you pick one of these as one in your hand.
I see. I forgot that. Ooh, I want to pick.
And the AP begins.
I know. All right, I'm gonna.
There is one thing to note on these tiles as you make your decision.
Oh yeah.
There are shells also, and the shells are going to be tiebreakers
Yep.
for all those majorities that we talked about.
Yep, and the gems help you get bonuses. I'm just
You're
gonna take
taking
this
that one?
Yep, it's nearest to me, so. Here.
I'm going to take this one, he said with a question mark. And then we replace those. And these are private information, so keep that private to yourself.
My bad.
These are going to be part of our hand. On your turn, you're going to take a tile from the display, one of these 3, into your hand. Then you're going to play one of your tiles into your nest. Then you're going to check to see if you have those gems for the bonuses. And that's it. That's your turn.
Yep.
So why don't you proceed?
I'm going to remind myself what I picked up. And then I'm going to take this one.
And play.
And play. I'm going to...
And they also get immediately replaced the moment you take it.
Yes, correct.
See, it's interesting with the tiles. You don't want to give away too much information. There's a mild amount of deduction here because when you play a tile, if she plays like 2 of a certain icon in a certain column, I'm going to think, maybe that's what she's hiding over there.
Maybe that's my jam. I'm going to play this one. And
oh, interesting.
I'm going to do it like so, like that.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to take a tile. I will take this tile here.
Okay.
When we played, I didn't get many of the gem things. I think we each got 1 bonus, or did you get 2?
I
think you got 2.
I did get 2
you
because
got
my
2.
second one was the jerky one, which was a bit of a Hail Mary because I was out of moves. I had 2 gaps in my nest because I placed things
I'm going to place
horizontally.
this one right here.
Oh, well then.
Your turn.
'Tis my turn.
These little tokens right here will go with some of the bonus tiles if we happen to get them. They let you put a little icon on a tile, or I think this one with the X allows you to sort of cancel someone's icon. You're picking a tile first.
Oh, you're right. Gosh darn it. It's like the first time I played this game or something. I don't know.
Step 1,
Step 1,
pick a tile.
pick a tile.
Step 2,
There's literally
play a tile.
2 things you do per turn, and I'm already jacking it up.
We barely ever have to worry about step 3, so there's really just 2
Oh
steps.
boy, I know. What you gonna do with me?
I should be paying attention to what I'm going to do on my turn.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna place this.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a very interesting play because she's played the 2 same icons but in 4 different rows, and
Yeah, I like
all
keeping
right.
David on his
All
toes.
right. I am going to take this tile here,
Okay, I'm gonna replace it.
and I am going to play it right here.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that.
okay.
You can get yourself into trouble. You can play your tiles however you want. They can't overhang the edges of where that 6x4 grid would be. But if you play them awkwardly, like I just did, and you don't sort of build it correctly, you can be left with gaps.
Oh, yep. That's exactly what happened to me. Which, twas not fun.
That is interesting. I wonder if purple feathers might be right here. I don't know. It's possible.
I love how he's thinking.
Boy.
What you got going on? We're matching colors.
I'm going to play this right here.
Huh.
Oh, I didn't draw one either.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I thought you did.
I did not.
What? David! This is... You should have drawn from the top. You joke.
It says in the rule book specifically you cannot draw from the top of the deck.
That's lame. What happens if you're lame and you forget to...
Well, you were supposed to remind me like I reminded you.
Step 1. Step 1. Pick a tile. Pick a tile.
I don't know that that's my job.
Welcome to Spouses Fight on Camera.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this one, and I will play it here.
Interesting. You are looking for certain tiles. I'm going to take this,
Okay.
and I'm going to play this right here.
Nice.
I feel like I'm already screwing up my tile laying.
I do too. Like the whole area,
Oh yeah, yours
like
is...
creating. Mine's just
Oh
a
no,
mess.
yours is not bad. Yours is not bad.
It's such a mess.
I've staggered.
It's really a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one, and I'm going to place it here.
Oh, that was confidence. Well, as you play, you start to see things develop. I'm going to take this one.
Okay. I'm gonna replace it.
And I'm going to place it here.
Okay.
We're not experts, mind you.
We're not.
Like, don't judge our play.
I'm gonna take this one,
Just watch and learn from our play.
and I'm gonna place it here.
I feel like we're playing speed
Fast and-
BOWER now.
Fast and loose.
You got me. You're putting me on tilt.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either, David, so no worries.
I am going to take this one.
Okay, we're going to replace it.
I'm going to place this one here.
And take this one. And I'm
What kind
going
of sections you got building over there?
to this way. Because
Oh,
now I got...
Interesting.
Exactly.
Interesting. I'm going to make bad decisions. I'm going to...
I like bad decisions.
I'm taking this one.
Just kidding.
And I'm going to play... It's going to leave a space, though. I'm going to play this right here.
Oh, dang.
And that has 3 gems in one column. It doesn't matter that it's different colored backgrounds. So I get to take 3 of these bonus tiles and pick one. You can want.
That's true.
It doesn't matter because the other 2 go away. So I have these bonus tiles. We're going to have to look up what some of these mean. But this one right here lets me take a tile off of the stack and place it overlay on some of my tiles, which isn't horrible.
He had that last game.
I did. I am going to have to look up these really quick, though. So this one right here is a tile that is colorless. So I get to take this. It increases my hand size of tiles for the rest of the game. And when I play it, I can use it as 3 flowers of any color. And then this is just that sort of like gravel area with another shell in it. And I don't have to choose the color of those until final scoring. And then this one here is kind of one of those jerk tiles. I am able to pick one of these 3 and give it to her, and she has to play that on her next turn. I'm not a jerk, so I'm not going to do that. Plus, I don't know that it would necessarily hurt you too much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get rid of that one.
The other one sounds very compelling. Oh, that's the overlay one.
Yeah, I kind of like the overlay one.
Is there anything that's like you're wanting
that's
to
not
cover?
Connected?
Yeah. Are you really going to...
Not really. So I'm going to ditch that one too and just take this into my hand.
I mean, 3 flowers on a single space, that's not bad.
No, I can shift the majority
100%.
for sure on at least one of them, hopefully.
Right.
It is your turn.
'Tis my turn. Okay. What? These spaces fill up quickly. All right. I'm going to...
The scores are not going to be significant. We're just going to get 1 egg for a majority. So across the columns, we're going to divvy up 6 eggs. You can get a bonus egg if you happen to win a majority by only having one of the things that it's asking for. So you could play the long game and play like the wrong thing in a column. And then in the last turn, play the right thing and get the majority. You get an extra bonus egg if you get that. And then you get eggs for the different areas, like whoever has the biggest gravel or moss or straw.
I'll take this one. And I think I will go ahead and play this one. I'm hoping to get a bonus tile by an area because I'm not doing it by column.
Elisha destroyed me.
I
last
did.
night.
I was super surprised at it too.
I mean,
but
destroyed. It didn't feel like a friendly game of birds. It felt like a vicious game. My turn?
I was the fox in the hen house. Big time.
For sure.
All right.
I'm going to take this tile,
Okay.
and I'm going to place
that's a double
said
green.
tile right here.
Okay. These are not fantastic tiles, sir.
Yeah, the tile, I mean, if you ever played games like Calico or even Cascadia, and you're kind of like looking for the right tile, depending on what you're trying to do,
Never
is
shows
hard.
up.
It is hard to get trapped into thinking I'm going to get a giant green area, a giant white area, a giant tan area, and get all the majorities.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take this one, and I'm going to play it here.
Well, you've just got your last row to do then, huh?
know.
Interesting.
I'm in a weird place. I don't know that I'm going to be crushing this game.
I don't feel like I'm crushing this game either. I've barely been looking at the things that we need.
I feel like the selection has not been great.
Take
I
this
think you
tile.
shuffled these stacks.
I'm having a hard
little too
time
well.
remembering, too, that I have 3 tiles in my hand. I feel like I'm breaking the rules every time. That's okay. I'll do this. But then this space is necessarily going to be empty. I feel like she's going to beat me badly.
I don't know that that's the case at all. At all. I will take this, though, and I will slap it right here. Just because that feels best.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, this could be a thing. I'm going to take this tile, and I'm going to place it right here. And that does 3 in the white area.
Sure?
Now, I will put an asterisk down here at the bottom of the screen if I find out after we play this whole game that I was wrong. But there are some limitations on counting the gems. You can't count the same gems in the same column twice in the column. And I couldn't extend this white area and get more gems in the white area. But I think gems can be shared between columns and the colored areas, which is what I'm doing.
It's a solid point. I'll allow it.
We'll see.
Asterisk, bing.
So I get 3 more bonus tiles.
Okay.
We'll have to look these up too.
Oh, no.
Well, this one's just like the last one, so I get 2 flowers, 2. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Although I
at
have
all.
like literally 1 more space to play.
Right, and you got tons of options, and this is a majority in the orange items and a majority in the yellow items.
Oh.
And that includes flowers and
Well,
feathers.
it doesn't look like I have yellow.
You might have orange for sure.
I think I think I have orange. I'm not gonna count. I'm playing fast and loose.
Oh,
Playing
mistake.
fast and loose. So I'm gonna keep this tile right here as a reminder that if I have the majority of the reddish orange things, both feathers and flowers, I get an egg. It is your turn.
Tis. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put her here, which gives me the 3rd in a straw area.
Nice.
Nice, and look at that sizable straw area. I'm proud of me.
that is
it's like
a sizable
the one
straw
good
area.
thing I did. Ooh, she fancy. This is the tiebreaker tile.
Oh, those are big shells.
Yeah, big shells.
So majority of shells gets you an egg.
That's the jerk one where
Do I have to get rid of a tile?
I think it was a discard.
We're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Your opponent discards the nest tile they have in hand.
Yep.
Which would only normally be 1, but I have 2, so I could pick. So that's not a great tile to use
No.
on me this time.
For sure. Majority in those. I am gonna count.
Oh, you have way more shells.
That's fair.
You have shells everywhere. That's
I sure do.
an
And
easy
then
point.
these are tiebreaker. I really don't feel like it's gonna be super close in the tiebreaker realm. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one, which is majority shells. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart.
All right.
And
We're getting down to the end
I'm
here.
gonna replace there.
Well, I have to take 1.
You sure do.
What do
Just-
I want to take?
Not the one I want.
I think I'm going to take this one. Hopefully that was the one. Sounds like it wasn't the one. I'm not going to play it though, because I'm just going to play this one right here.
Ooh.
For reasons, as she says. That's my turn, and that's it for me.
Yeah, you got gaps.
So you have one last turn, and then we are going to score it up.
Sure do. I suppose take this one.
That's it.
That's it.
So we are done. So now we go to final scoring. We're going to score up a few different things. First thing we'll do is the areas. So who has the biggest moss area? I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a 5 as well, but mine
Yours
has more shells.
so she gets the egg for the moss. The tan or
I
the
have
straw.
a 5,
I have a 4.
and that's on me
It's going to
again.
destroy me again. The gravel.
The gravel.
Oh, I might have the gravel. I have 3.
I have a 2.
I
How do you have
win with
3?
a 3 right here.
Oh, you sure do. I'll give you an egg.
This is interesting. You get the 3 flowers, but it's not
Breaks it
not a
up.
thing.
Yeah.
So those are the area majorities for the types
Excuse
of
me.
areas. Then we do each column.
Okay.
So let's reveal that column. I figured that might be any feather. You've got it because you've
sure
got 4
do.
feathers.
So another one for me.
Ugh. This one is yellow flowers.
Oh, I have 1.
I've got 4.
Oh, you've got
or
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
So I get that one.
Okay.
I mean, 2 to 3.
I have purple flowers.
Yeah, I figured that from here on out I might lose. Here is the red flowers, which I have 3
I
of.
have 1.
Uh-oh. You have this one probably.
This is just any color flower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers to my 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I win.
Okay, yeah. And then finally, this one is red feathers, and you beat me on it.
I can't
And I
believe-
even knew it. She put that down there. Did you think it was red feathers?
I had no idea. I was not paying attention that close. I was just like, this was a garbage column, and I was like, whatever, I don't
And
care.
do I have the majority of red things? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red things.
You do, because I've got 9.
So I get an egg there, but I'm still...
I definitely have the shells. I get for mine.
And that is it. You won again, 7 to 4. That wasn't as bad a beating. It was pretty close. I feel like yesterday it was like 8 to 2 or something.
No, you had at least 3, I think.
Maybe. It
Maybe.
was, but that is BOWER from Cranio Creations. You can see it's a very fast playing game for 2. This falls into that category. It's like a good game for couples. It's a good game to, like, I've always said this on the channel, like Sunday morning, get up, get some coffee. If you're gonna play a game like a Splendor Duel or a Jaipur, this is another candidate for that. But if you have any questions at all about it, which you shouldn't because you saw the whole game played, but if you do, make them in the comments below. We'll get down there, answer whatever we can. Until next time, make sure everyone has fun at the table, and we'll see you then.